Hey everyone, we're doing a walk today. I hope you're doing great. It was too beautiful out, so I was like, let me do some exercise. I had some post I had to throw in the blue box, so got that in. Wanted to do a quick video. Hopefully you can hear me. I'll need to get those headphones, guys, where I can speak in the microphone. So I wanted to talk about authenticity, being authentic. I think that's important because being authentic in this fake world will have you feeling like you're the asshole, but you're not. People will try to treat you like an asshole or dub you false names like you're mean for being authentic. I was reading Proverbs 28, chapter 13. There's that 13. And it says something about those who cover their sins will not prosper, but those who confess their sins and repent will be shown mercy. That really stuck with me because I'm not an open book, because we live in an evil and wicked world where people just want to get to know you so they can hurt you. But I try to be as transparent as I can within reason to edify others, right? And depending on my mood, I can scale back and be really chill. Like today, I'm more reserved and tired. I've been, the Most High had me doing a lot this week now. I need to rest a little bit today. But I can get really feisty also because Most High just made me that way with my spirit. I have that fire inside. So I'm just so glad that he woke me up to so much shit, because this wicked world knows what they could do with your energy. They know how powerful you are. So the dark side's like, yeah, I can use this for my side, very, very useful for me, right? So when the dark side, and you don't even realize a lot of your own family and friends can be part of the dark side, they're going to treat you like a damn asshole. Like when you want to stand up for truth. If you're a liar like them and you're a damn clone like everyone else, and you can't please everyone. I just want you guys to know that. I'm going to go sit at the park for a minute. I need some nature. You can't please everyone. You guys really need to know that, because what one person thinks okay, another person won't. So it's like, what are you going to do wasting your time trying to please everybody? I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff I say can trigger people. I can't account for people who are easily triggered, because we need to be adults. People want the truth. I mean, they say they want the truth, but then they can't handle the truth. Isn't that funny? I'm going to sit next to this good old tree. Treehugger status. Ooh, I just saw a chipmunk. I wonder if I'll see another. I love this. Just to take a moment, and there's like a little nook in this tree. So cute. So cute. So, yeah, anytime you try to be real and you give it to people straight, even though they claim, I want the truth, just give it to me straight. I'm from Massachusetts, up north. Shout out to New England people. We're very direct. We're probably the closest you could get to the English, right? Because I love how the English people, they're like, you twat. Hi, England, if you're watching me from England. I love the directness they have, right? They don't mince words. And in America, certain parts, like down south, everyone's really sweet, sweet, sweet. And not to say everybody, because there's a lot of people that migrate there from wherever, but they're more subdued. So up here, we come across, they call us massholes. Too funny, right? Because we're like straight out. But sometimes I do scale a lot of what I think back. I know, shocking, I do. I mind people's feelings. I You don't have to say every little thing. If someone, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. But if it's something that they need to know, or if it's something that you're trying to do to be more authentic, case in point, I like to give you guys a little bit of examples so you know the context also. When I was trying to move more authentically in my family, I said no more Christmas, no more pagan holidays. I went full, almost like, pretty much like Jehovah's Witness mode. Um, no pagan holidays. I hear this is around the time now of the Day of Atonement and stuff, so that's pretty interesting. I'm gonna read the word later about that. Because we're not taught about like the Hebrew holy days, the Most High's feasts in these Christian churches, because a lot of people don't realize, hey man, this is all like polytheism, gods and goddesses, like pretty much worshiping people in the form of deities. I went into a little bit of that yesterday with the term virgin, and how I went back to the term goddess. I mean, my name is Diana, so I was named after so-called goddess of the moon, right? I mean, it's evident, right? So, especially with Christianity, I really woke up. But you would think, it goes to show people really love you more when you're super fake, when you're super counterfeit, because it doesn't threaten them in any way. Because when you're authentic and you like break the mold, so to speak, you force people to have to think about why they do what they do, and people don't want to have to think about that. They don't really want to look within to see if there's anything they can do better in life, because a lot of people think they already got it all together. May it be, oh, they got the certain amount of money they had or whatever. So people were trying to get me to celebrate, and I was really adamant. I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm so done with that. But they weren't trying to understand why, and I was trying to explain the pagan nature. I don't know if they just thought I didn't want to see them, guys, or I was being cheap. I don't know. People, the fake ones are the biggest assholes. That's what I can gather. They have no consideration when they see somebody moving different. They take offense to your authenticity. They're like, oh, that's so audacious of them. But sometimes you gotta just be direct, be blunt. I'm not saying for all situations, right? You have to use a bit of tact too. As I got older, I learned to have more tact. But being authentic goes a lot too with the free speech. The First Amendment, and people think they're ready for the First Amendment, but once you start slinging your authenticity and truth and how you really see things, people are not going to be all sweet on you like they were, when you were moving fake. Oh, I think we all can attest that when we were fake, or when we were, I don't know, mainstream, commercialized, like moving like the next person, you have so many damn friends. Everyone's talking about the same shit. It's like so hive mind. How many times can you talk about sports? How many times can you talk about celebrities? How many times can you talk about other people's bits? Like, who gives a shit? It makes people like us like sick. I literally can be really sick and get autoimmune problems. That's why I like moving introspectively. You get so much done. You can be more of your authentic self when you start spending more time by yourself. Like, I gave myself a little time today. Um, my husband had some things to do. It's good to have like some time of solitude. And I speak about narcissism and different personality disorders. And when you're around fake people, they don't give you any chance to slow down, think about what's going on, right? And so you can see, like, what do you have to correct? Am I moving in a way that's not in alignment with my authentic spirit? Am I moving in a way that is making me feel unregulated, right? Because when you're authentic and you try to move with inauthentic people, you're gonna feel so freaking dysregulated. So my so-called family members, they got real wroth with me. I mean, literally was like slowly to the point of stopping to talk to me. They thought I was strange, peculiar. Well, the Bible does say, you know, the people that love the Most High will act very peculiar, right? So all of a sudden, you know, once you look within, right, and you go back to your authentic self, like before your trauma, before the lies of this world, but yet you're more actualized because the Most High has shown you real truth, right? And real understanding to know why you didn't feel so hot. Why was your health suffering? Why were you in a state of confusion? Because a lot of you guys are probably around people that don't let you move authentically, don't let you move with purpose. So you can just say what you have to say, be straight out, not mince words, right? And I think things could move a lot better if we're able to do that, because a lot of us who had something to say, it was the truth that, you know, we weren't trying to hurt anybody with. Some people, you know, they'll just be really shocking and they'll just say crazy shit, right? But that's not being authentic, because they just want to cause controversy and they want a stupid reaction. But you can be raised around a lot of lies, guys. I was raised around so many lies, so many stupid family secrets. Like, fuck off with that. That does a lot to a child's mind. I had a lot of emotional problems because it's like, first of all, you know, these fake ass adults around children. Keep your dirt to yourself. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? We got to stop doing that, right? So they'll tell you their business. I'm going to start walking back because it's getting a little chilly. I know, fall. They'll start telling you all their business, and then they'll expect you to keep it to yourself. Now, you know, I was really young. I was like a teenager, even younger. And I was made to be inauthentic, to keep things to myself. A lot of these families, you know, you can see how gangs are so popular because a lot of families have this code of silence, like a gang. Like, if you talk too much, if you say anything out of the house that's going on, anything you hear or see, then you're gonna get like consequences and repercussions. We already know. And so I heard a lot of infidelity in my family, and I was made to watch children at a young age while adults were being unfaithful to each other. I was made, you know, I was dropped off at the beach with their children. I was young myself too, not, yep. And then been made to talk, you know, to keep all those lies. And then when the spouse starting to notice stuff and they questioned me, I mean, it was my relative, wanted me to lie for them. You know, I was keeping it in, but they could see like I was nervous and stuff. And because of all of that, you can see people now having a hard time being authentic or saying the truth. And all I could say, I mean, they were really, really interrogating me. It was almost terrifying. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. It was such an ugly place to be. And all I could say was like, leave me alone. What do you expect me to say? Like, I have nothing to say to you. That's my relative. What do you think I'm going to say? So that, I guess in some way that was like a yes to them. Freaking crazy, man. And I got so much shit for that. If that person could fucking kill me, if that person could have killed me and got away with it, she would have killed me and got away with it. And it was like, this whole thing is so trash. Nobody should have to be suppressed because of other people's lies. It's like, keep your fucking lies to yourself. Nobody cares, okay? Nobody wants to hear that. People are scared to even be authentic when it's time to be authentic, and they can see something horrific and not want to say anything. And not to say you should run out and say, I'm going through the hood, guys, You might see some characters. Right, I gotta walk by this street. It's all right. Hey, it's lively today. It's the real world, right? Remember that show, The Real World? We need to bring that shit back. But yeah, so being raised in that kind of environment can stifle people, guys. Make them not even want to be truthful when they grow up. So when people are dealing with being authentic when they grow up, because a lot of times they couldn't be authentic when they were growing up because they were shamed. They seen a lot of actions and they couldn't state what it was, or when they tried to stand up, like in my case with the holidays, guys. In my case, my family really took offense to that. It's like, okay, and these are people too, some of them that say they're for the Bible, say they're for the Most High. So it's like, why are you gonna treat me like an asshole when I'm trying to move more accordingly to what the Bible says? You know what I mean? Like, why are you gonna give me the cold shoulder and make, talk behind my back? Because that's what they'll do. Hi. They'll huddle together and talk behind your back. And it's like, it's all good. You have to be really strong willed if you want to be authentic. And that's really important to me. A lot of people ask themselves, do I want to be loved or respected? And why not both? Because if somebody respects you, they're going to love you. And someone's not going to love you, right, if they don't respect you. So being authentic, even if you get resistance, even if you get people clashing with you, that's okay. At least at the end of the day, when you face the Most High, you can say, I was real, and I wasn't trying to use my experiences to hurt others. I was using them to edify others, right? And at least I confess my sins like Proverbs say to do, because a lot of people, they'll cover their sins. They'll act like they're so pious. They'll come on, try to teach. They can be in your churches, in your schools, and I've seen them, and they're not living their authentic self. And you will be surprised how many health problems some people get because they're living in such denial. I've seen young people get strokes, all kind of heart attacks because they can't be their true self around whoever, and they suppress themselves too long. So that goes more into narcissism and gaslighting and devaluing. And if this stuff doesn't resonate with you, it don't resonate with you. Some people appreciate these type of topics because there's a lot of emotional and spiritual warfare going on. And I know my video yesterday must have triggered someone, and that's okay, because if it triggered someone, then it's probably, if the shoe fits, bish, right? I was most likely a toxic man, right? So I'm calling him a bish because if you can't, pretty much I have enough videos up. People can already gauge a little bit of my personality. Like, I'm not going to mince words. I'm going to give it to you straight, but I'm going to say it with love. I'm going to say it as kind as I can, right, guys? I mean, I try not to be belligerent about it, right? Only if I'm, trying to be theatrical and prove a point. But a lot of people want to ball gag you. They want you to sit there and smile, be like a geisha. That ain't me. You got the wrong one. And being a woman and being authentic, woo, you are going to get so much resistance. It ain't for the faint of heart. It definitely is not. It's not for the weak. It ain't for everyone to be authentic, because it's going to be a little bit more work, but the results are so much more rewarding. And you think people are trying to step out of the matrix? They ain't, because they think they got it in the bag. And you try to break it down, certain things like that ain't correct, like, but they think that's the way they were raised, right? They've been raised to be so damn fake, and everything they know is a damn lie. I know. It takes a lot of humility to realize, hey, I've been lied to. Most people ain't humble enough, so the Most High will just keep them straight blind, That's not for me to decide, that's his decision. These people will keep you in a dark place. So, like on my channel, people can kind of gauge where I'm at. So, like on this channel, I'm just gonna dub it a dynamic, educational, holistic channel, whatever, spiritual channel, because when you think about being holistic, you think about the mind, body, and soul. So I like to talk about a little bit of everything if I can. There's a lot of other channels teaching specialized stuff, so I'm not going to repeat what other people are talking about. And I know people ain't ready um, for some of the knowledge I have, because, I stay working on my knowledge skill every day. Okay, I stay working on my authentic self each and every day, right? And with doing so, you want to be careful too, because you're going to get a lot of people who are going to be attracted to you, fake people, to try to get close to you to hurt you. So I ain't going there. If I trigger people, I trigger people. Sorry, I'm not going to put a damn trigger warning before my damn videos. They know what it is. They walk right into it. You see the title of the video. You see what the hell I'm talking about. Then you watch it and you don't like it. I don't give two shits. Okay? Everyone has their opinion. There's so many freaking fake ass people online getting so much love. It's not even funny. Not even funny. I was gonna do a whole vid on sex cults in Georgia. You should check on that dude from, what is it, Carbonation TV. He was charged for like running a damn sex cult, and his YouTube channel is like bumping. Obviously, that didn't stop him in any way, right? I found that to be really hilarious, because people really like, I know, walking by the old city. I wanted to show you the Rothschilds. You're gonna see this shit. We're gonna see the problems of the world. You're gonna see the sign Rothschild. Those are the bastards. Like, look what they do at these places. Like, we really needed this shit. My mom used to work in a place like this, pregnant with me. Isn't that nice? I would want to kill myself. I worked at one for a summer, and it was not. And talk about sweatshop for real. So I know what suffering feels like. I ain't trying to go there. That's why I learned about being authentic, knowing about the damn monetary system, knowing about the whole matrix, seeing the digital numbers of the matrix. A lot of people don't want you to wake up. It's a lot of Agent Smiths. And especially a woman, it's like, oh man, she's too woke, or she's too opinionated. She's too this. Listen, no one's perfect. The book of Isaiah says that everyone's righteousness is as filthy rags. Everybody's as filthy rags. Even the fake ones, right? So the ones who are fake, who are hiding their sins, and everyone thinks, oh, they're so great, or people make excuses, the Most High will deal with these folks. And being fake isn't really, you might get some type of temporary relief, but that doesn't evade real consequences, right? That's like taking a bunch of prescriptions and like, oh, it's not going to affect me like that, and then you get sick. You know what I mean? Cause and effect. So at least being authentic, we're going to know truth. We're going to know to sidestep certain things like pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. Whole other topic, which is not a popular topic, because with the whole pandemic thing that you say one little thing about and you get banned, right? The pandemic thing, so many people hating on each other because people, the real ones, were like, sorry, I won't be your guinea pig. I do not consent. These beautiful flowers, aren't they gorgeous? So pretty, like little trumpets, right? And everybody was giving them shit for it, right? Well, now you're starting to see the other shoe drop. I know someone that went and got, the pinch, we'll call it. And now they get in like swelling in places you couldn't even believe. Like, what is really good? And these are the people who are like, you can't come visit me when this first happened, without wearing a face covering and everything else, the ones that really plug, they don't even know they're fake. These people don't even realize they're like a copy of a copy of a copy. It is like so sad. It's like all their thoughts. It's like, was that your thoughts, or was that implanted by what the TV told you? And you got all this red pill shit. You want to see? These are poisonous, guys. These are pokeberries, I think. They're dark purple. I'll have to check them out. Maybe they're not pokeberries. I have to check. Yeah, they are, because of the style. They look like little pumpkins at first. They're green and then they turn black or brown, blue. Those are pokeberries. So those are poisonous. Of course, I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, just be authentic. It's not easy. I'm about to finish my walk anyway. I've been talking too much. My channel's not going to be for everyone, guys. It's okay. You don't have to watch every little video. You see the title. I got called asshole, mean. Yeah, I was the biggest doormat for too long. And then when the doormats raise up and say, no moss, now you're an asshole. Or when you don't want to be phony. I don't do things just to do it to be a robot. You know what I mean? We've been conditioned to say, oh, we should do all these federal holidays. People can't see that's just to make you more broke. Like, what are you celebrating for? Half of the times, people you buy for don't even give a shit. And it's just such a self-serving thing. Yeah, everyone's just like, me, me, me. Give that shit to charity, since you got so much to like buy gifts like X amount of times per year. Yeah, they don't want nothing to do with that though. Oh, ooh, charity, ooh, homeless, ew, gross, nasty, right? Like, grow up. You're a child. You need gifts every freaking. Again, me being some people might take offense to what I just said. They might be like, oh, I have children. I have to do that. You have to lie to your children. That's the thing. We've been raised with lies, and let me tell you, your children will eventually grow up. They're going to find out that you lied to them about Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus. Once I started figuring some shit out, I got really pissed off. I got really pissed off at those who are pushing all of that junk on me. I don't care if they didn't know better, if that's how they were taught. So I got some people in my family saying, that's how I was taught, so it's okay. No, that's not how you have to think. It's not okay. But like, if you're a people pleaser, if you care what everybody else thinks, being authentic is going to be a damn challenge for you, my friend. You got to be made tough, iron tough, like my last name, Ferrera, iron born, baby, iron blood. We are strong. We've been called stubborn. We've been called tenacious. Give us that, though. Melt one of us. Pretty tough people. But not all of us are authentic. There's a lot of fake ass Ferraras out there, too. Oh, I know many of them. There's a lot of fakers that are a damn insult to the name. But that's okay. Move authentically. That's what I do. People are going to consider you an asshole. Not saying that you're not an asshole if you're mean, like literally, you know what I mean? I mean, if you're being real, if you're being truthful, if you're being honest, and people want to hate on you for that. But I'll let you guys go. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.